Now I call this a stream of thought video, so I figured I would choose one of my favorite cars. This is an R56 JCW. This particular one is a 2009 JCW because that's when this car was launched in the United States. And of course it's chili red with black bonnet stripes, very classic look, very, very nice looking car. And with the 1.6 liter turbocharged motor, this car had about 208 horsepower, great peppy little engine. It was just a fantastic car, and I've always liked these vehicles. The styling is just really good. The xenon headlights, the carbon fiber mirror caps. You can't go wrong with one of these cars. Now, yes, the N14 motor tended to blow up on some people, but not always. And the later ones with the N18 motor were actually very good. But there's something about the styling of this car. It seems very... Today it seems old-fashioned even, because it just seems like a classic look. I loved the aero kit on this car, the JCW badging, just the overall styling of this car made it a fun vehicle to drive. And I've owned at least two Minis that had this aero kit on it. One of them was a 2008 Cooper S, and the other one was a John Cooper Works Clubman. And there's the infamous N14. But overall, it wasn't a terrible car. They tended to not wear well over time for some people, but I had fairly decent reliability with mine over the years. But this was just a great little vehicle, and I loved these cars. Now, yes, they were known to have timing chain issues, but name a car that doesn't have a timing chain issue every once in a while. These were just fantastic little cars. And apparently, at one point, they came with a standard stress bar. Nice little feature. Those R112 challenge spoke wheels. Oh, those were so nice. I really, really liked those. It's just such a pretty car. The overall profile is very much Mini. And there's the side scuttles. This is just a very nice little car. Now, you can still find some of these around the country. Some of them are in fairly decent shape, some not so much. It's just a matter of looking and finding the right one for you. And when you find them, they're usually decently priced because the mileage is not very high on a lot of these cars. Now see, only one of my cars had this particular side skirt, and that was my 2008 Cooper S. My JCW Clubman did not have this type of side skirt, which indicated a factory JCW versus a dealer converted one. But in this case, this was a factory car because this was the first factory John Cooper Works hardtop. Just love that ready to pounce look that those cars have. JCW wing. The rear brake lights, I should say the rear fog lights, which weren't always functional in these cars, and oftentimes the wiring for the rear fog lights was just taped up inside of the bumper. So you could actually plug them in and code the car so that they would work. Now you'll hear some dramatic pauses along the way, but that's just because I'm watching the video along with you all. Like I said, this is a stream of thought video. There's that nice exhaust, straight through exhaust with the muffler in line with the rest of the exhaust pipes. The newer cars don't have that. The muffler's off to the side and then the pipes come through it. But this one was just a little bit different. Now this also had no sunroof on it, so this was a true slick top. Looks like it had special JCW seats in there, I just noticed. That's something I didn't know before. Holy crap, these are special seats. What was this thing? This was just a launch car, I guess. Never saw those seats in any of my cars. Standard R56 dash. We know that dash pretty well. We know that speedometer pretty well. If someone can tell me what 19 degrees Celsius is. That is an Alcantara and leather steering wheel. That is beautiful. That is incredible. Piano black dash trim. The silver trim pieces on the dash indicate that this was a pre-LCI car for the R56 generation. Lots of nice little carbon fiber touches on the interior, including this one. I love that steering wheel. That is just really nice. Manual air conditioning, but it also has heated seats. My 2008 Cooper S JCW had manual air conditioning and heated seats. Actually, I take that back. It did not have heated seats, but I digress. This is just really cool looking to watch. I've never seen some of the details that are in this particular car. But yes, there's the dinner plate speedometer we all know and love, and we wish we had in our newer cars. All the toggle switches are there. This was definitely a launch car, and I think it might have been even a concept, as it were, based on some of the stuff I'm seeing. Those seats are just incredible. I can't stop talking about them. Look at those seats. Those are amazing. Why weren't those available in the US? And it looks like they have side impact airbags too, so they could have been. But those are incredible. Pardon me for saying that. Lots of nice Alcantara and leather accents throughout the car. This is just beautiful. Oh, I would love to have those seats. And they are Recaro. That's amazing. So if any of you out there have had these seats in your JCW, feel free to comment below and let me know, because I've never seen these in a JCW before. This is all new to me, seeing these seats. That's just incredible. And they're beautiful seats. Yes, I'm talking about these seats. These are incredible seats. I had Recaros in my JCW Clubman, but not like these. And then it had the standard punched leather seats in the back. That almost makes me think that maybe these were accessory seats, maybe for the European markets as an option. Then of course we had the ISOFIX for the child safety seats in the back if you needed it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this walk around of a 2009 JCW. Leave a like below, don't forget to comment, and remember, life is too short to drive a boring car, so drive a Mini. I'll see you all in the next video.